Even when she has a walk signal, Jane Pachuta has been cut off by cars making left turns and barreling through the crosswalk near her home on the Upper East Side of Manhattan. "Numerous times, I've felt in danger," said Ms. Pachuta, the owner of an advertising and graphic design business who has lived in the neighborhood for more than 2 decades. "I walk relatively quickly, but it doesn't matter when they're turning and getting so close to you." But now Ms. Pachuta has a head start. The walk signal at the crosswalk on 3rd Avenue and East 70th Street was recently retimed to come on 7 seconds before drivers get a green light instead of at the same time, so pedestrians can get well across 3rd Avenue before the cars can move. On New York's increasingly crowded streets, so-called pedestrian head starts have become a key tactic used by city officials to reduce dangers at busy intersections by making pedestrians more visible and reinforcing their right-of-way. While the concept is not new, the pedestrian measure has quietly multiplied across New York City as part of an ambitious campaign known as Vision Zero by Mayor Bill de Blasio that aims to eliminate traffic deaths by 2024. Pedestrians are now given a head start at 2,381 intersections, or 7 times more than the 329 intersections in 2014 when the Vision Zero campaign began. The city's transportation department is adding the measure to about 800 intersections a year, or nearly double the rate from 2015. Even so, the head starts have gone largely unnoticed by many pedestrians. There is nothing really to point at. The head starts do not call attention to themselves like, say, the popular countdown clocks that have been installed at 7,507 intersections around the city to warn pedestrians how much time they have left to cross. There are about 40,000 intersections in New York, of which nearly 13,000 are busy enough to warrant traffic signals. Polly Trottenberg, the city's transportation commissioner, said the head starts truly are the unsung heroes of Vision Zero. "We've now got an effective system going," she said. "It's a tool we can deploy very quickly at a modest price." The use of pedestrian head starts is also spreading across the country as the strategy is adopted by a growing number of cities, including Chicago, Seattle, and Los Angeles, though New York's program is the largest by far. In Washington, where it was introduced in 2003, it has been expanded in recent years to 185 intersections, up from 55 years ago. The National Association of City Transportation Officials has highlighted the measure, called a leading pedestrian interval by traffic engineers and urban planners, as a best practice in its urban street design guide, saying that it is one of the ways that effectively decrease crashes and save lives on our city's streets. Unlike more costly safety improvements, such as protected pedestrian and bike lanes, it is relatively inexpensive, and usually involves little more than studying traffic patterns and reprogramming existing lights, according to city officials and urban planners. Over the years, several traffic studies have shown that when pedestrians are allowed to go first, there are fewer crashes.